Welcome to The Creative Missionary, the podcast for songwriters, vocalists, storytellers, and artists who believe their gifts are more than just self-expression. They're tools for God's mission. If you've ever sat in church wondering, where can I serve with the music I've written? Or how can my stories or creative projects point people to Jesus? You're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about something that isn't talked about enough: creativity as witness. What exactly are we talking about here? Well, when we think of the mission field, we often picture doctors bringing healing, or engineers building bridges and wells, or business leaders creating opportunities that help lift communities out of poverty. And all these are important callings within God's mission field. But for some of us, the calling is not that of a doctor or an engineer or a business leader with a stethoscope or a blueprint or a business plan in our hands. Instead, it's a guitar, a camera, a pen, or a stage. The mission field is as diverse as the body of Christ itself. Paul reminds us in 1 Corinthians 12 that there are many parts, but one body. Even though we are all called to the Great Commission, there are many expressions by which we can fulfill that calling together. Artists are missionaries too. For the artist, creativity itself becomes the witnessing act. They are able to create something beautiful that points to our Creator. For example, a singer-songwriter can give voice to prayers that others can't find words for. Or a musician can create soundscapes that carry the gospel across language barriers. And a storyteller can weave narratives that open hearts to truth. Or a filmmaker can capture images that move people to tears, to action, or to faith. Think about the Jesus film, for example. It wasn't a medical breakthrough or an engineering marvel. It was a creative project requiring acting, music, and film. And it has been translated into over 2,000 languages and viewed billions of times. Film, as an artistic form of witness, can be one of the most effective evangelistic tools if we use it well. Or consider worship music, a song that was originally written to express your trust in God and was only meant to be shared with your friends or family, can end up being sung by millions around the world, adapted and translated into languages that can reach other cultures. So creativity, when used in service of witnessing God to our neighbors near and far, becomes a megaphone for mission. Here's a question for you. Think of one time when someone else's creativity, maybe a song, a film, or a piece of art, spoke to you. How did it impact you? And now let's flip it. Imagine your creativity doing the same for someone else. I'm going to leave you with the question today. If you consider yourself creative or have a natural preference in turning to the arts to communicate your ideas or feelings, then what is your tool? Is it a stage, a studio, a song, a story? I'll leave you to think about that. That's all for now. Thanks for joining me on The Creative Missionary. If today's episode inspired you, please subscribe for more. And share it with a fellow creative in your church or network who needs a reminder that their creative gifts matter, and that creativity is for a purpose far greater than just self-expression. It's for God's mission. That's all for now. Keep creating, keep serving, and keep carrying the mission forward.